Good morning, everyone. I am confirming that we are streaming on YouTube, so give me 1 minute before we begin, okay? I want to make sure everything is in working order. We are live streaming our 2024 Battle of the Books.
Thank you, Dr. Lawson. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 St. Johns County School District Battle of the Books. We're excited to have each of you here to participate and extremely excited to have our teachers, classmates, families, friends, and community members joining us live online. Hi, friends. This battle will be filled with fun, excitement, suspense, and intrigue, just like the amazing SSYRA titles you read this year. Our returning 2023 champion, Swiss Point, is vying for a repeat of the title this year. We know that this is arguably the most intense and competitive sporting event in the district. We earnestly believe this competition requires more brain and brawn than any other competition in the whole district. So we are lucky to have many of the greatest brain leads in all of the state and nation competing today. You all are in for a treat. My name is Kim Dixon. I serve as the Director of Instructional Resources and Media Services, also known as ERMS, for the St. Johns County School District. I'm joined today by an amazing team that has worked hard to bring you our annual Battle of the Books online. This format allows for friends and family across our district, state, nation, and yes, even the world to join us and witness the genius competition. Please welcome the brains behind today's technology, the people who made it possible to have our competition online, Dr. Diane Lawson and Allison Burble, our applied technology specialists. They're an integral part of our support system and also responsible for keeping accurate score today. Say hello, Dr. Lawson and Ms. Burble.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good luck, teams.
Working hard to create, gather, and organize the battle questions, all while supporting the efforts of our team of renowned media specialists. Please welcome Mrs. Amelia Zakowski, Specialist for Instructional Media. She's worked tirelessly to gather the questions and answers for this year's battle and ensured their accuracy. Hi, Ms. Z.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Battle Day.
The rest of the ERMS team, Ms. Tamara Ivana Lane, Ms. Natasha Panchal Lee, Mr. Michael Israel, and our pillar of organization, Ms. Erica Jackson, are also supporting us behind the scenes, that is, off camera. I can't say enough about how hard this ERMS team, your media specialists, our teachers, support staff, school and district administrators, parents, and students work to make this day happen. Let's have a shout out to everyone who supports St. Johns County Schools. Yay! Awesome. Before I turn this over to the specialists, I want to say how inspired I am by the student readers, media specialists, teachers, team sponsors, and caregivers. Your dedication to reading and commitment to your team are truly inspirational. Good luck to each of our teams today, and let's get ready to battle!
I
R.
Arms. Go Arms. Hello, you fabulous battle teams. Today we will have our middle school Battle of the Books teams. Following our participation, we are going to kick it off with our Fruit Cove Middle School Jets. Ms. Jager, will you please introduce our teams?
Good morning. I'm Jennifer Jager. I'm the media specialist at Fruit Cove, and this is my 2024 battle team. I'd like you to meet Deju, Arav, Rayan, Niket, Akshara, Mudil, and Shreya. Go.
You don't need to go all like
Do it.
oh.
It's showtime. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fabulous. They are flying high today. From Freedom Crossing, the Falcons, led by Mrs. Schroeder. Please introduce your team.
Good morning. Here is our fabulous Falcon Battle of the Books team, the Page Flippers, featuring Sloan, Hadley, Allison, Colby, and team captain Emily. These super 7th graders are ready to take flight and break barriers.
Wonderful. Is that a roar I hear? Oh, it's the Landmark School line led by Mr. Gordon. Go ahead and introduce your team.
Good morning. Good morning. We have our team. We have Angelina, we have Riley, we have Ingrid, Emmy, and our team captain Lily, and then our alternate Atharv.
Amazing. Ah, I hear a hawk over there. Is that the Valley Ridge Hawks led by Miss Harris? Please introduce your team.
That is the Hawks, and we are excited today. We have Danielle, we have Jesse, Aradia, Lucas,
Hello.
and we have Thomas.
Hello. Give me a B.
B,
Give me an R.
R,
Give me an A.
A,
B-R-A.
Hawks.
What's the other is? That okay.
Wonderful. Watch your feet when you're swimming in that ocean. Here come those Gamble Rogers Stingrays.
Welcome to Gamble Rogers, everybody. Let me introduce you to our team. We'll start off over here with Obaya. And we'll move over to Jalen. All right, next we have our team captain, Stella. And right over here we have Danny. We are the Stingrays. They have a little cheer for you. Here we go, guys. Ready? And
R-M-S.
Stingrays.
We're creative.
all right.
Thank you, Mrs. Arish Boyson. And up next, Mustangs are galloping in hard from Mill Creek, led by Miss Bergman.
Hi, this is Mill Creek Academy, and we have Ariana,
Hi.
Andrea, and our team captain, Bree.
Hi. 3, 2, 1,
Go Mustangs.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I hear a dog in the house. Is that the Murray Middle School Bulldogs? Arr. Go ahead, Miss Stinson.
Here is our team, our captain, Kira, Eric, Mayel, Sophia, Elizabeth, and our alternate, Brianna. Here's our cheer. 1, 2, 3.
Go Bulldogs.
Who's that coming out of the Palm Valley Academy woods? It's the Bobcats. All right, Miss Solanas, introduce those Bobcats for us.
Hello, today I have the PVA Bobcats Battle of the Books team. We have an all 7th grade team. 3, 2, 1.
At PVA, we pursue excellence, we value all, and we achieve success. We are PVA. Go Bobcats, make it day. Hi. I'm Jordan. I'm the team captain.
I'm Noam.
I'm Connor. I'm Christian. I'm Nathaniel. I'm Kirby. And I'm Lawson. Peace.
And next, we have the Patriot Oak Academy Chargers charging their way by Mrs. Stafford.
Hey, I'm Miss Stafford. This is our team.
I'm Angelica. I'm Sandra. I'm Marisa. I'm Vanshika.
I'm Tanushree.
Go
Chargers!
Don't get scared by this, mascot, but it's the Liberty Pine Academy Wolves guarding their Battle of the Books team.
Hi, my name is Reagan. I'm team captain of Middle School Battle of the Books. This is our job. Abigail, Kylie, Nini, and our alternates Alba and Mattia. The closet coming out tonight.
Miss Barnett's claws and their team is coming out. Don't be scared. Coming up next, soaring through the sky are those Sebastian Eagles led by Miss Barnard.
Hi, this is Sebastian Middle School. These are our Eagles, and we're ready to rumble. We've got our Captain Morgan. We have Charlie. We have Chloe. We have August. We have Mabel. And then we have our 2 alternates, Natalia and Riley. And then the rest of our supporting team. Come that way. Okay, guys, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
We are SMS and we are the best.
And our returning champions, the Swiss Point Raiders. Raiding their way to the battle led by Miss Goen. Introduce your team.
Hello, I am Miss Gowan, and this is my team this year. We've got AJ, Michael, Ryan, Brigida, and Natalie, and we also have Kate and Kira. Go ahead, guys.
SMS, we are the best. Go.
Oh my goodness. But wait, there's a surprise because the Wildcats are here too from Pasete Bay, led by Miss Gowans.
Good morning, everyone. I am so excited and proud to introduce you to our wonderful Wildcat Battle of the Books team. We have Sahasra, Izzy, our team captain, Tanisha, Ria, and Mia. Ready?
PMS. What are we?
These teams look great. Today, we want to remind you of the Battle of the Books rules. Each team has 5 members participating in today's competition. Alternates may watch, but may not participate unless you are a timekeeper keeping track of the time during the rounds. The questions will be read to you by your team sponsors. Teams will discuss and select answers. The answers will be entered in Socrative. All of the book titles are an answer option in Socrative. Should you have a challenge, your team scribe will record the number of the question being challenged. All challenges will be reviewed at the end of the round in the main room. Any questions not answered before time expires will be marked incorrect and may not be challenged or answered after the time is called. Scores will be tallied at the end of each round. And at the end of the third round, we will announce a winner of the district battle of the books, unless there is a tie. In that case, we will enter a single bonus round to find out this year's winner. Dr. Lawson, take it away.
Those were some great team cheers. I love seeing all the excitement happening in all of our schools, all about books. This is amazing. Momentarily, we're going to put each team into their own private breakout room. You will have a total of 10 minutes for each round, and teams will automatically be recalled to the main room at the end of each round. This 10 minutes gives you a little more than 30 seconds per question. You may exit your breakout room and return to the main room before time is called if your team finishes before the allotted time. When everyone is successfully in their breakout room, we will begin the competition. When we start each round, you will be asked to enter your team name. Remember, your team name is your school initials in all capital letters. This needs to be the same for each round. So remember, school initials in all capital letters, and then click Done. Then your first question will appear immediately. Remember, you have 10 minutes to give an answer for all questions. Are there any questions before I send you to the breakout rooms? Remember, once you're in the breakout room, I will wait to see that everyone is successfully in their breakout room, and then I will start the battle. So it might take a minute for the first question, for that option to add your team name to show up. So don't panic. It will happen. Just keep your eyes on your screen. All right, I'm going to send you to the breakout room now.
Our teams are in the breakout room. They are getting ready to start their first round. This is so exciting.
They certainly are, and they're getting ready to go. And as soon as they do, we'll be able to see them in their breakout rooms, and we'll be able to see the progress that they're making on their questions. And we will never know what team they are, though, because they're going to be entering what we call the Great Space Race. And it'll be a little bicycle icon that moves across the screen. And nobody knows but them what color they are. And each time they leave the round, a different color will pop up for them. We'll also have some great little videos that we're going to show you that will entertain us throughout the battle. And we'll also share some of the titles from this year's Battle of the Books. And it might be a mystery about what they're reading and what they're learning. But let me tell you, it's going to be exciting, more exciting than the TPC.
This is exciting. And you know what, Amelia? I'm checking our live stream on YouTube, and we've already had quite a few people shouting out the various teams, wishing them luck. So I'm eager to see who's watching us live on YouTube and where everybody is from. So our YouTube viewers, if you could comment in the chat where you're viewing from, we'd love to shout out the teams when they're back in this main room and let them know where everyone's from.
We would love that, because in years past, we've had people from all over the world. So we love a little team spirit. So give us your info so we can know who's watching and sharing that info with us. That'd be great. Look at all these wonderful mascots that we have from all these great schools in St. Johns County. This is fabulous. And as soon as there it is. Those are those bicycles that I was talking about.
So it looks like Team Teal is off to a great start.
Answering those questions with the sharpest of wits. They really must have taken some hard ways in learning those books and memorizing them. Some of the kids, when I've talked to them, have read the books 3 or 4 times each.
Wow, that is impressive.
That is really impressive. I'm proud of all of our students for working hard this whole school year. Looks like we have several teams off and running. Well, I guess cycling here.
Yeah.
In our space race. So excited to see how they do after round 1.
Look at that violet and purple bike. Super fast together, tying it up. No one is invisible.
Yeah, so this is so interesting too, Ms. Zukowski, because we don't even know what team is what color, right? So all of the
No.
teams have been put into their breakout room and they are randomly assigned a color. And here's the interesting thing. During round 2, they might not have the same color. So our violet bike, which is neck and neck with the teal bike, those 2 teams could have a completely different color next round.
Sure can, but don't count out that magenta bike. Oh dear. Oh, that violet bike just went right ahead answering that question and said, I got you. Don't, but watch out for that teal one. But don't discount that rose bike down below, pedaling fast, knowing those words, knowing those questions, getting that treasure from those tracks.
And you know what? The indigo bike, they still have 7.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
So they are taking their time getting started here, but have no fear. They still have lots of time to get through these questions.
The strategy is strong with these ones. Yes. I'm very proud of these students. Yesterday, we had our high school battle of the books, and with each round, it got to be intense. Each kid had their own strategy and knowing the answers, and I'm sure this is happening with our middle school kids as well. So, we never know what's happening. 7 minutes to go. And we can see that they are just moving right along. That red bike, as we said before, don't discount them. Look at them go. They're getting those questions and going right ahead. So is magenta. Moving fast and furious. And they will see the timer in their battle, but they will need to, be keeping track of that time, making sure they know what's going on and know that they will be getting close to time. It's only 6 minutes and 40 seconds right now. So it's moving down and counting fast. Wonder who they are.
Exciting. We're almost halfway through this round 1, and now we see that all teams are off and running here. So this is an exciting battle.
Teal's taken away, really getting those questions done. They are on a monster mission, moving fast and furiously through those questions. We've got some great little book trailers for you guys on the videos that are about the books that they watched. The first one is Invisible, and it is a great little graphic novel. And we're going to just show you this quick little book trailer so that you can get an idea about the stories that our kids read for the SSRYA this year.
Five very different kids brought together for community service and maybe the experience of a lifetime. There's George, the brain, Miguel, the jock, Nico, the rich kid, Diara, the tough kid, and Sarah, the loner. They have nothing in common, but when they need someone who needs their help, they'll have to decide whether they're willing to trust each other, or if being invisible is the only way to survive middle school. And hey, maybe they have more in common than they thought. Invisible, a graphic novel.
Ooh, that sounds like a good one, Ms. Zukowski.
It really does. It sounds like it's relatable to all middle kids. That looks like they're still going really fast. That teal bike is still answering those questions. They have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this round. So someone's keeping time and letting them know that they've got some time to go and answer some more questions. Now we're going to see from our next book, Linked. So here's a little bit of a book trailer for Linked.
Hi, welcome to Cliffhangers at the Story Orb, the place to find your next great read, recommended by Miss Josepha and the DeWitt Library team. Linked by Gordon Corman is a great story. Just like its title, it's where the past, present, and future is all connected. It's set in Chokecherry Middle School in Colorado. You will meet vivid, realistic characters there like Lincoln, the popular athlete and prankster, Michael, the art club president, and Dana, the only Jewish kid who is new to the school, along with the other children of paleontologists who are conducting an archaeological dig in the mountains, looking for a dinosaur. Told from the multiple points of view of these students, the book has Corman's signature humor. Maybe you've read other books by him. He is a fantastic author. In Linked, he's addressing issues of racism, anti-Semitism, atonement, and forgiveness. I can highly recommend this fast-paced story as it uncovers the town's dark past, or the twists had me turning the pages until I got to the end. When someone paints a swastika symbol on the school wall, everyone is absolutely horrified, as you would be. While the police try to find the culprit, the school teaches a tolerance unit to educate the students about Nazi Germany and the Holocaust. Sadly, the symbols of hate continue to appear, and then the students become both afraid and ashamed. So they decide to fight back. Corman writes, they fight back with a paper chain, interlocking loops of multicolored construction paper, 6 million of them, for the 6 million Jewish lives snuffed out during the Holocaust. But it's also a picture of unity, the interconnecting links like a long line of people standing arm in arm against intolerance and hate. The project kind of takes over, and with the help of a famous vlogger, Real Talk, it reaches out to a worldwide audience. It's an amazing story. All the strands weave together to create a book that demonstrates the impact of historical events on young people now and gives insight into the experiences of survivors of the Holocaust. So I would recommend the book as an engaging way to learn about the Holocaust. It also explores how people try to deny history and use social media to manipulate current events. These are topics that affect us all. At the end of the book, Dana says, we all do jerky things. It's what you do next that matters. What you did next inspired a lot of people. I hope you enjoy this book and that it inspires you too. Let me know what you think the next time you visit DeWitt Library. Thanks.
Oh, I love that. Thinking about what to do next, the next right thing. What a great story.
All right, it looks like our teams are starting to come back and our session is 35 seconds, 33 seconds almost over. How are our teams doing that just came back? How you feeling? Any okays? Any reactions? Feeling okay? Thumbs up from Swiss Point. Okay. Here they all come.
You're muted, Amelia.
Oh, while our teams come back from the breakout rooms, still a thing, being muted and talking, we are going to start tallying up the scores. So we're going to start to ask you guys, our team, some questions about some of the books that we have. So if you could just let us know, we'll ask you each school what your favorite book was throughout this year's SSRYA and the Battle of the Books. Go ahead. If one school wants to let us know, they can. If they know right away, instantaneously. Swiss Point raised their hand first off. So go ahead, Swiss Point. Tell us what your favorite book was.
Scandor. Best ever.
Scandor and the Unicorn Thief. And then they muted themselves and there was no more book. Right. Who else has a book that they want to share with us?
Chair.
Alex, go. Are we not sharing?
You're.
Let's do it.
Ma'am?
Okay, next. FCA, go ahead.
And
Me?
Yeah, FCA.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Long lost. Long lost. I'll do it for home. I have 96 miles.
I do have to ask if they have any challenges too. Oh, by the way, are there any challenges?
Are we challenging?
Yeah.
We're challenged. We're getting challenged.
Is it VRA? Do you guys have a challenge? No? Okay.
Wait, can you remember what question?
FCA was at the challenge.
Okay, Fruit Cove, go ahead. Let's hear your challenge for what question?
Alright, question 11, it was about like the person who is dead serious about school.
Okay, question 11.
Yes.
Next, was there another challenge from another school or was it just for Freedom Crossing question 11?
Cove Middle School.
We're Fruit Cove Middle School.
Yes, Fruit Cove Middle School. Any other schools had any other challenges or was it just Fruit Cove Middle School? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the question, we're going to find the book, and we will check your challenge, okay? One moment, please.
All right, Ms. Zukowski, you said question 11? Question 11 reads, in which book is schoolwork the one thing a character is dead serious about? It's on page 98, and the correct answer was Hushabye.
All right, I'm going to read from Hushabye on page 98. And can you please read the in which book part that it says so that I can get the correct answer for you?
Yes, it's in which book is schoolwork the one thing a character is dead serious about?
She called me Lucy, not Trash Liquor Lucy, and she asked me to help with the project. She had changed. Or was she setting me up? Or maybe she was being nice because the project, schoolwork being the one thing she was dead serious about. And that is in Hushabye, and it's on page 98. Okay? Are we good, Fruit Cove Middle School? Is it a thumbs up? All right. Thank you, guys.
Was that our only challenge, Ms. Zukowski?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct.
All right. Are we ready to see the scores for round one? If we are ready, I'm going to need a little excitement from the audience that's in this Battle of the Books right now because I'm not sure I'm feeling it right now. Go ahead and show me some excitement. All right. Swiss Point's got it going on. What about the rest of my teams? Do I see it? Yes, I do. Are we ready, Ms. Burball and Dr. Lawson?
We are
We
ready.
are ready. Let me get ready and share my screen with you. All right. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Awesome. So these are our books for this year. And on the next page is the results. Here we go. Here are the results from round one. We have Swiss Point Middle School and Pacetti Bay Middle School at 14 points in that lead spot. And then we have a couple of other schools not far behind. We've got Valley Ridge and Murray Middle School at 11, and then we have 2 schools at 10. These are some great looking scores. Teams must have been doing so much reading this year.
Okay, are you guys getting ready for round 2?
Miss Lawson, PVA is not on there.
Uh-oh. Hold on, let us recalculate.
Thank you.
Let's see where we went wrong.
Oh, not the
Mill Creek Academy is also not on there.
Well, let us see what is going on here today. We're going to investigate and we'll be right back with you.
Okie dokie, let's talk about other books that we liked, everybody. So while they're reevaluating those scores, let's all talk about some books. PVA jumped right up and had their hand raised, so I'm gonna call y'all. What book did y'all like?
Collectively, we liked Wayward Creatures the best.
Wayward Creatures. That looked like a really interesting book. What did y'all like about that?
It's a really good story, and it built up a lot to the climax, which I liked a lot.
I liked that it had 2 separate parts where you could see the point of view of the coyote and the boy.
Oh, okay. I like that. Thank you for the details. All right. Passetti Bay, can you please share with us what book you liked? I was asking you that before I asked for challenges. Go ahead.
It's Linked.
Linked. We just shared a video about Linked. What did you like about Linked?
It was a collectively wholesome story written into a mystery.
Oh, that's very well said. Thank you for sharing that. Patriot Oaks, your hand is raised. Could you please share?
Differing opinions. Real.
Wow, the opinions went from Linked to Skander and the Unicorn Thief. All right.
Yeah, just different.
Okay, so what we're going to have you do is everybody, I need you all to think about one book that you all liked as a group. If you can't come to a consensus, that's fine. Our one group decision, that's fine. But I think we might have our scores ready to go. I think we're ready. Here we go. Ready now.
We have fixed our technical difficulties. We now have accurate scores. So we are going to display those accurate round 1 scores.
Can you now hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Here we go. We need a drum roll. So if you're at your school, give us that drum roll. Here we go. Woo! Okay. Here are the corrected scores. Thank you all for letting us know that we were missing some scores. And here is the corrected scores. If your team is not there, please do let us know now, but we count 13 and there are 13 of you, so I am pretty sure we are good now. All right, Miss Sikorsky, I think we're ready for round 2. What do you think?
I think we are ready for round 2. Okay, teams, remember you're going to go back into the breakout rooms for round 2. Remember the things that you did before. You're going to do the exact same things. You're going to have a timekeeper keep track of the time. You're going to answer your questions the same way. Remember, you put your name in for your team the same way. All of the same things get done so we can sail into to round 2 to get this party started. Are you ready?
Wait. I have to tell them something. We have over 70 people watching on YouTube, and we have shout outs to Fruit Cove Middle School. We have Go POA. We have Let's Go Bobcats. We have Go FCA. We're cheering for you. So we have lots of people in the chat on YouTube cheering you all on and getting you pumped up for round 2. Good luck, everybody.
Yay to everyone watching. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching and you haven't told us where you're watching from, make sure you drop that in the chat on YouTube. And teams, I think we are just about ready. I thought we were ready, but
There.
we are having a lot of technical difficulties today, teams, and I just apologize for
Have
that.
no fear, Dr. Lawson, because we just got some more shout outs. We got a shout out to PBMS, go PBMS. We've got some people cheering you on and excited that you are tied for the lead right now. Let's see, who else do we
Did
have?
we hear that there was someone from Japan watching?
Yes, we have some people from all over the place. We have someone who is deployed in Japan and their family is watching from Virginia. So that is super exciting. That looks like a PBMS team. We have someone from PVA cheering on PVA from Augusta, Georgia.
All
We have someone
right.
from Sweden joining us.
Ah, some Lincolnberries there.
Yeah. Abuelitos are cheering some people on from Colombia. We also have some shout outs to the Murray Middle School team and the LPA Wolves. So lots of people cheering y'all on, and we're excited for you as well here in the ERMS office.
That's way more than 96 miles away. I can tell you that much.
All right, I
No
think
pun
I have
intended.
the breakout rooms situated. We had one team that was not being assigned to a breakout room, but it is all fixed now and we are ready to go. Teams, I am going to send you to the breakout room now, just like round one. Once you get in the breakout room, I'm going to make sure everyone is successfully in their breakout room, and then I will start the battle. Remember, your team name is your school initials in all capitals. All right, here we go.
Okay, so they're going to be going into their breakout rooms. And while they move over that way, we're going to get them in there, get them situated. And once they get in there and get situated, we're going to show you that space race with those bicycles. But I want to remind everybody, it's not going to be the same teams. And now we know that we have some leaders, but they are tied. So we don't know how it's going to go because you never know. Hello, friends. It's so great to see you here. And we are going to kick it off for round two just as soon as we can.
Ms. Sikowski.
Yes.
It's Dixon again. So I decided to come back on because I heard all of these awesome countries that folks are listening from. And it made me wonder, do you think that anyone, any of our parents or friends that are watching read any of the Sunshine State Young Reader Award books, our SSYRA books? And
I don't know. That's a great
they maybe put their favorite book in the chat if they've read any of them. Maybe if they read with their child, or if it's a classroom. Does your classroom have a favorite book that they also read this year? And then maybe we could compare it with the favorite books of our competitors. I thought that would be really neat. So if you
Love
read
that
all of these books and
idea.
you're over in Sweden or down in Colombia, what did you read? Let us know in the chat so that we can share it with our teams when they return.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Go ahead, all of our YouTubers, go ahead and type it up in the chat so we can let our teams know what you all enjoyed reading. And as we can see, our bicycles are off and they look like they all, question number one was quite easy for them all because they all did quite well on it, but we have no idea how they're doing now because they are all neck and neck, and this can really change things fast and furiously, just like those bicycles, pedaling hard, faster than our Lance Armstrong or whoever is the fastest bicycler. I'm not sure who it is anymore. Faster than the Tour de France. Here is our next book, Long Lost. We heard some people say that they enjoyed this book quite a bit. So let's see why they liked it.
Hi, I am Jacqueline West. My 11th novel for young readers, Long Lost, just came out in May. It is a mystery, a ghost story, and a book within a book, and it's really a love letter to libraries. My main character, Fiona Crane, has just been forced to move to the tiny town of Lost Lake, Massachusetts, because her older sister, a competitive figure skater, needs to be closer to her coach in the Boston suburbs. So feeling lonely and angry and out of place, Fiona explores the local library, which is housed in a former mansion that's been donated to the town by this local heiress. And there she finds a mystery novel. And as she begins to read, she notices that more and more of the locations in the book seem to match places in her new town, and then to wonder if that means the story itself might be true. But before she can be certain, the book itself vanishes, and it might never have existed in the first place. So I'm going to read a tiny bit of chapter 2, which is Fiona exploring the library for the first time. A portrait of a woman in a sea green armchair hung above the landing. She wore a regal little smile, the kind of smile someone wears while saying, "This is mine, but you may use it." But the woman's eyes didn't match her smile. Fiona stopped on the landing, leaning closer. There was something in the woman's eyes that looked, was it sad or was it something else? Fastened to the bottom of the frame was a little gold plaque reading, "Our stories are what bind us together, MC." Fiona glanced into the painting's eyes once more. Then she looked to either side where the landing split into 2 parallel hallways and scurried away to the right. The hall led her past a row of rooms labeled poetry and plays and romance. Then on the very last door, mystery. Fiona darted inside. She found herself in a wood-paneled room more than twice the size of her own bedroom. The floor was covered in antique Turkish rugs. The ceiling was crossed by heavy beams and hung with glass lamps. It was the perfect spot to dive into a mystery novel, especially because Fiona had it all to herself. She trailed through the bookshelves, letting her fingertips bump along the book's spines. Most of them were covered with crinkly, clear plastic. But suddenly Fiona's fingers hit something soft, something that felt like satin or very cold skin. Fiona halted. The book she'd touched was bound in dark green leather. There were no words on the spine, not even a little alphabetizing label. Fiona drew it out. The book looked old, like something you'd find buried in a trunk in an attic. On its cover, the words, "The Lost One," were embossed above a sketch of a dark forest. Hidden in the forest, twisted branches were other shapes, hunched figures, things with wings, things with eyes. Fiona plunked down on the floor between the shelves, her back braced against their solid wood, and opened the book. "Once there were 2 sisters who did everything together," it began, "but only one of them disappeared." A delightful little shiver ran down Fiona's arms. She held the book closer and read on. Thank you.
That sounded like a fabulous little mystery starting. No wonder why the kids like that. All right, our bicycles are still rolling through with 4 minutes and 47 seconds left. That violet book, or bike, excuse me, was taking off, and then the teal caught up to it, but then it said, "I got you," and pedaled a little bit faster, rolling its wheels to the finish line. It's still in the green, so we're getting closer to the finish before that red comes up. But we see that that violet bicycle still keeps going strong, so we'll hopefully have it keep on going, but we don't want the teal to be discounted, nor the lime or the rose, or any others. They could still catch up with 4 minutes left to go. We have another little book trailer, and this is Skandar and the Unicorn Thief, which quite a few schools loved and enjoyed. So I'm quite curious to see what this book trailer shows us. Yeah, it's
Hi, I'm A.F. Stedman, the author of Skandar and the Unicorn Thief, which is the first book in a new fantasy series set in a world of warrior unicorns and courageous heroes. 13-year-old Skandar Smith has always dreamed of becoming a unicorn rider, but when the world's most powerful unicorn is stolen, Skandar and his friends must master elemental magic, face furious sky battles, uncover ancient secrets, and face and defeat bloodthirsty unicorns in order to save the world they love.
Oh, and with 44 seconds, that pink bicycle just took off and pedaled to the lead. That's insane. They're doing well, and Lime is right behind them, catching up for sure.
You know what? That's what I love about this competition, Mr. Kowski, is that some teams might take their time on certain questions and kind of like, slow and steady type of mindset, but then they might get to some other questions and then just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Get those answers out. So it is so exciting to see who is in the lead and who is catching up. It's anybody's race.
I concur. You never know what's going to happen and what turn they're going to take when they get to a question. And then also what their strategy is. Some teams have some kids like to read one book or one genre, so they might read that type of book, and other teams read all of them. So it just depends on who's reading what. I think some of our teams are coming back from the breakout room, so that's a good indicator with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. So we have a red bike that's coming around the bend and towards the front of the pack, but we have no idea who that team is. We'll start to know as the timer goes down as we get closer to the end of the round with 1 minute left. Patriot Oaks is coming back in. Freedom Crossing Academy is also coming back in.
All right. Hello, our teams coming back in. Can we just see a gauge with your thumb? How was that round for our teams who are coming back in? Yes, it was amazing. Meh.
You can also use your reactions tools to
We'd
give
love
us
it
an indication there.
We'd love it if you used your reaction tools too. Show us what you're feeling. Everyone's looking around the room.
Oh, there you go, FCA.
Kind of a silly, crazy round, maybe.
Yeah.
All
How did you
right.
feel, Patriot Oaks, about that round?
We have less than 1 minute left on this.
Someone's doing the
round.
wave in Patriot Oaks' audience, or their team. Okay. Landrum, how was that round for you guys? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Thumbs up. All right. "30 seconds left to the second round, and we'll make sure once everybody comes back in, we'll ask for challenges. So we won't mess that up this time. We'll make sure that all 13 teams are coming back in. There are 15 seconds left, and we'll get all of our teams back in. All of our teams should be coming back in right now from the round, so we're going to let all of them come back in. Everyone is back in. All right. With that happening right now, I'm going to ask a very serious question. Are there any challenges for this round? Okay, since there are no challenges for that round, we're going to start to tally up the scores for Sebastian Middle School. You have a challenge. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Give me the page number, please, for the challenge.
Well, it was question number 8.
Okay, we're going to get to question number 8. We're going to find the question and then the book, and then I'll read it to you. Okay.
All right, Ms. Zakowski, I have the question number 8 pulled up for us.
Okay.
It is from Invisible, and it's going to be on page 20. And the question says, in which book does a man say he doesn't give late passes?
Okay, so it's on page 20 and it says, sorry, it's not offered then, but you'll have fun. I'll be the student's portion application. And then it says, ring, ring, time's up. Get to class because I don't give late passes. And it's a picture and you can't really see it, but there's a picture of the bell and then the speech bubble from the adult saying, I don't give late passes.
And we do have another hand up now. I don't know if they have a challenge or a question. Seti Bay?
My team would like to challenge question 2.
Okay.
Question 2 is going to come from Winnie Zhang Unleashes a Legend, page 179. I'm going to wait for Ms. Zukowski to get there, and then I'll read the question.
Okay, I'm on 179.
Excellent. The question says, in which book did a girl not realize how hard she was squeezing her fingers until her nails dug into her skin?
At the bottom of page 179, my fingers clenched into my fist at my side. I did not realize how hard I was squeezing them until my fingers dug into my skin, causing the sharp pain to shoot through my hands. It's at the bottom of the page on 179. And you can't see it because of my right there. Okay.
Are there any other challenges before we work on results?
There's no Scout is not a band kit listed in the option choices.
No.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to make sure those scores are ready to show, Ms. Zukowski, and I'll be right back with you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I'm making sure that we get all of our teams to give their favorite book. So MCA, have you told us your favorite book from this list at all this year? You guys are muted still.
We liked Skandar and the Unicorn Thief.
Another Skandar and the Unicorn Thief. We just had a book trailer for it. So fantasy is a fan favorite of this group this year, huh? Okay, what else? Gamble Rogers, can you tell us your favorite book?
The Monster Mission. The Monster Missions.
The Monster Mission. All right. Sebastian Middle School. Go ahead, let us know.
Skandar, the Unicorn Thief.
Another Skandar, the Unicorn Thief. So that one might be winning this year's favorite. So make sure that you guys vote for your favorite book this year. All right, Landra Middle School. We can see it.
Monster Mission.
Monster Mission. All right, I think we might be ready to show round 2. Are y'all ready to see it?
I chose this. All right, make sure you can see this one.
Are you ready to see round 2? Are you ready?
Sorry, guys.
Okay, here we go. Here's round 2 scores.
There we go. We've got in the lead on this round was Patriot Oaks Academy with 13 correct answers. And then right behind them, Pacetti Bay Middle School and Swiss Point Middle School with 12 correct answers. Then we've got a team with 11 and multiple teams with 10 correct answers. You guys are doing a great job here on this battle. I'm telling you, you've got a lot of readers. All right, teams, we are about to start round 3. I will get ready to send you to the breakout room. Just a reminder, When we start that round, you're going to be asked to enter that name again. Please enter the same thing you have entered for the previous 2 rounds. Your school initials in all capital letters. You've got 10 minutes to answer all 15 questions. And I am going to open the breakout rooms right now.
All right, so our teams are going into the 3rd round of the Battle of the Books, and they're in the breakout room. We asked some folks on YouTube to tell us what their favorite book was if they were reading some of their books. So hopefully we have some schools or some of our watchers entering what they watched and enjoyed, so we can see what they liked to read. On the screen, we have the books that were part of the SSRYA for 23-24. And the students can read as many or as little as they want. It's their choice. But what we've heard from a lot of our schools is they liked the Scandor and the Unicorn Thief book, which happens to be a series of books. So I wonder if they'll read the next book in the series or if they'll find another book that's similar. We also have another book trailer to share with you. So we're going to share that and check YouTube while we're doing that. And it is right here.
Hi, I'm Zoraida Cordova, and I'm the author of Valentina Salazar is Not a Monster Hunter. I decided to write this book because I have always loved magical creatures and other realms. When I was a little girl, I wanted to escape through the looking glass to a closet into Narnia, anywhere that would take me away from the real world, which was a little boring, and somewhere that was full of monsters, magic, and all kinds of things that we didn't see in our ordinary world. So when I started writing about Valentina Salazar, I knew that I wanted her journey to be epic. I also love the TV show Supernatural, which is about brothers who are searching for monsters. But when I decided to write about Valentina and the Salazars, I knew that I wanted to write about people who protected magical creatures. And what would that look like if these kids were protectors of the magical instead of hunters? And so that's what ended up coming out in the pages of Valentina Salazar.
Our teams are getting out there, Ms. Zakowski.
Yeah, look at that orange bicycle go, but don't discount that. I think it's gold down below.
And blue just jumped up.
Whoa, here they go. It's still really early though. I'm not going to discount any of those other bicycles because we're only 8 minutes in. And as we saw before, it's really when they get warmed up in the beginning of the round, around 5 or 6 minutes, that we start to see them sail through this round and answer those questions. Look at that. As I said, that lime and peach bike just started cycling their way to the finish line.
This is a great competition today. All right, I think we've got another book trailer.
All right, let's watch it.
Our video is going slow, but as you can see, our teams are not going slow. They are really getting out there. So while we wait for that video, we're just going to keep looking at our teams here. Look at that peach team go.
All right. It was the orange, but there goes the peach.
This has been an amazing battle today.
It really has.
I'm going to go and check on our video and see what's happening.
All right. There goes the bicycle. That's peach, but the orange is right behind them. And so is gold and blue, neck and neck. And so is green and rose. And here they go. Here they go. All right. Here's our video too.
I'm Julie Kraft. I'm here to introduce to you A Duet for Home, written by Karina Yan Glazer. This is the story of June and her family and some friends she meets along the way. When the book opens, June, her mother, and her baby sister Maybelle have arrived at their new home, Huey House. However, Huey House is not a traditional home. It is a family homeless shelter. June's mother has fallen into a deep depression after a tragic accident in which her father was killed. At Huey House, June meets a cast of interesting characters, including Tyrell and Jeremiah, boys about her age who have been at Huey House for 3 years. Tyrell and Jeremiah love to play pranks, and they try to prank June, which is not the start of a wonderful friendship. However, June, Tyrell, and Jeremiah do end up bonding. They share a love of classical music and a sense of justice that helps them when things become rough at Huey House. The city is wanting to produce some new ordinances that make it look like there are less homeless people, but are actually not good for the families and the people who are experiencing homelessness. If you like a story of hope, joy, and self-advocacy with a little bit of music involved, you will love the friendship that you find in A Duet for Home by Karina Yan Glazer.
Oh, that
Look
Peach
at these
bicycle did
results.
amazing. They really hit it out of the
We
park
still-
this round.
And we still have 5 minutes to go. So some of these teams could get right there with that peach bicycle. This is amazing.
Yeah. So 5 minutes and we're almost done with oh.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm June
now we're here.
Kraft.
Okay.
I'm here to
So we're gonna see around this time we start to see some people come back into the round. If there is a tie to this round, we'll enter a bonus round. And that means that we'll have the two teams that are tied for first, they'll get to have the tie-breaking round, but everybody will get to play in the bonus round, of course. So we will see how that goes. But if we have a true winner, then we don't have to.
Glazer. This is the story of June and her family and some friends she meets along the way. When the book opens, June, her mother, and her baby
All right. I wonder what our shout outs are for our YouTube watchers and who we have watching us.
Yeah, we have lots of people shouting out certain teams. So I'm excited for them to come back into our main room so that we can shout out some well wishes to our teams. This was our last round unless there is a tie. So I'm eager to see how these teams finish up in this third round. It looks like there's just under 3.5 minutes left.
All right. So hopefully we'll start seeing our teams come back in soon and we can tell them who's watching. I think we've gotten a good idea of what book they liked to read the best. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
definitely think Skandar and the Unicorn Thief has definitely taken number one, and that makes a ton of sense because it sounds like a good one.
Yeah, I know.
Great fantasy.
Hey, Passetti Bay, welcome back. Hi, thanks for waving at us. Little shout out to y'all for coming back in the room. Hopefully you liked that round and felt that it was okay and treated you kindly. We're gonna see all these teams come back in and and they'll be entering shortly. We've got about 3 minutes left to this round, so they'll start coming back in slow and steady, getting those questions answered. And as they come back in, we'll ask them what round they thought was the best round for this Battle of the Books this year. But remember, before they all come back in, we're going to have to ask them if they had any challenges. We have had some teams that wanted to challenge some of the questions, so we will make sure we get that important business out of the way, of course.
Welcome back, Murray Middle School and Gamble Rogers. You know what, Ms. Dukowski, when we were with the high school teams yesterday, they did a book exchange where they wrote on the, they wrapped the books and then they wrote on the cover like what the book was about. And one book was described as a page turner. And that really caught my eye. I obviously don't know what book it was because they had them all covered and wrapped up for their book exchange. But I am curious, the teams that have come back, what book from this year's list would you describe as a page turner?
That's a great question. Teens, what book was your page turner? Be all right?
Oh, Linked.
Linked was your page turner. Great.
Ms. Sikowski, can we throw out there to have all the teams turn on their cameras when they come back to the main room so that families who are watching are able to see them?
What was your page turner book? City Bay, what was your page turner book?
Long Lost.
Long Lost.
Long Lost. Long Lost.
All right.
We have about 20 seconds left in this round, and then all teams will be returning. So the countdown is on.
Ooh, the final 20 seconds. And then we'll see the results. I'm so excited. Ooh, it looks like PVA already has their hand up, maybe for a challenge or maybe, okay, yeah, looks like a challenge. We'll get all our teams back in here and then ask y'all about your challenges. So it looks like we have a couple hands raised, maybe for some challenges. This is exciting though. Round 3, final round, unless of course there's a tie. Then we go into a bonus round.
Excuse us. Could we talk to someone? Because we were having some technical difficulties with our Socrative. We submitted our last question, but it said that there was something wrong and we had to refresh the page. And then by the time that our time was, and then we had to keep doing that until our time was over. And we did this multiple times. And we don't think that it actually took our answer.
Yeah, because
it was the last question.
It was our last.
It was Fruit
Yeah.
Cove Middle School.
Yeah.
It's Fruit Cove.
You can't.
All right, Fruit Cove Middle Schools, thank you for letting us know that you are having some difficulty. We are going to put you into your breakout room, and then we're going to, one of us is going to come in there with you and help you finish out that final question or two that you were having difficulty with. So just give me 1 second. If you have a challenge, I need you to hold on to that for a minute so we can take care of this, and then we'll come back and take care of you. Everybody clear?
Well, while we're waiting for that one team to answer their final questions, I want to go back to our YouTube chat. We've had tons of family. We're now over 80 people viewing on YouTube, watching the end of the battle here, which is super exciting because we are about to look at these round 3 scores and see who may pull ahead in the overall lead. But over here in YouTube, we have someone shouting out, "Go Raiders." We have someone shouting out, "Let's go LPA. They're proud of you." We have "Go Bobcats, go Lions," and "Good job, Swiss Point." So shout out to Swiss Point. We have "Good luck, Bailey," in Landrum Middle School.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We have "Great job, Shuford girls." So maybe some family members there. We have someone who's proud of the FCA Falcons and all of the amazing middle schoolers who are choosing to participate this year. And I could not agree more. Participating in a Battle of the Books team and reading all of those books is quite amazing. We have Yay Lions, we have Go Bulldogs. So lots of people cheering y'all on from all over the world, really. I saw earlier we had someone from Lithuania. I know we have some people in Japan, Colombia. So thank you to everyone who's viewing online and cheering on our teams, and way to go teams. We also just had someone cheering on Chargers, go Chargers. So it is exciting to see everyone excited to watch these readers.
I know it's a great day for y'all that read all these books and did so much work on it. You truly did an amazing job. And we cannot give you enough credit because this was a difficult job to read all of these books, learn all that information, and then have to answer all these questions and keep it all in your mind. And we are so proud of it. Okay, so I want to just ask you guys, did everybody get to give us your favorite book? Did every school give us your favorite book? Does that get a thumbs up? Yes. All right. Thank you. All right. We are going to get everyone back in and introduce our challenges in a moment. So I need you to be patient. I see your hands raised. Don't worry. I got your hands. Okay. I see I have challenges with hands, but once they all come back in, we're going to make sure that just like before, you give us the number and then of the question, and then we'll find the book and the question and we'll read it to you. Okay. So once Dr. Lawson is ready to take challenges, we will get you guys all ready for that. Okay.
All right, Ms. Sikowski, Fruit Cove Middle School should be coming back momentarily. It looks like they are back. So if you want to go ahead and do those challenges,
okay.
I will get the questions pulled up. Just give me 1 minute here. Just to organize my screens, and then I'll be ready for you.
Okay, so I'm going to take you in the order that I see them on my screen, everyone. So when I call your school's name, please give us the number and we'll find the question, and then we'll say the book and we'll read the page. So PVA, please give us the question number.
Number 6.
Okay,
question number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
And Ms. Sikowski, as you call the teams, I'm going to lower their hands so we know that we got to them. So
before we move on, is there any other team that had question number 6 as a challenge? Okay. All right. We'll look at question number 6.
Ms. Sikowski, question number 6 comes from 96 Miles, and that's going to be on page 219.
All right. Here's 96 Miles and 219.
And then
all right. It's in the middle of the page.
Says, in which book does a brother listen to blaring music and yell, "Dad wants me to tell you we're having tinfoil meals out back"?
Okay. Eventually, Jesse's brother Nate came in to get us. He stood in the doorway and yelled at the top of his lungs because he hadn't bothered to take out his earbuds and his music was blaring. "Dad wants me to tell you you're having tinfoil meals out back." He looked at us. Okay. 96 Miles, page 219. All right. We're going to get the next question for a challenge from FCA.
Go ahead.
Question 1.
Question 1, please.
1.
Sorry, I was muted. Question number 1 is going to come from the book Linked, and it's going to be page 52, Ms. Sikowski. Did either of the other teams have question number 1 as your challenge as well?
No. Okay. Here's Linked and 52.
All right. In which book did a character think that sometimes it's not that great being raised by 2 PhDs because they're always miles ahead of you?
Sometimes it's not that great being raised by 2 PhDs. In 52 linked. Hey, Switzerland Point Middle School.
We had a question about 13 and the use of the word kids in the question compared to the answer.
Okay. 13.
I think it was
Wayward Creatures, page 9. You ready, Ms. Sikoski? Are you ready for the question?
Yep.
All right. Page 9. In which book were parents always arguing about who was the busier parent and who should pick up the kids from practice?
Okay. The kitchen is in the usual state of morning chaos. Mom and dad are talking at each other about who is the busier parent and why the other should be responsible for picking up Lizzie after her away game. Their schedules are so crazy. They didn't fight me on quitting Hebrew school this year, which had always been non-negotiable before. Okay, that's in the Wayward Creatures, and it's on page 9. Okay, Sebastian Middle School.
Questions 8 and 10.
All right, we'll start with question 8. It's going to be from Invisible, and it's going to be page 25. Did you say 10 as well?
I did.
Okay.
You said 25.
Page 25 from Invisible for question number 8.
All right.
In which book did a girl ask her mother if she remembered the fortune cookies?
Kiddos, look what I have today, Chinese food. Did you remember the to get fortune cookies? But of course. Can't see the pictures, and then here's the book Invisible.
All right, and question number 10 is going to be Skandar and the Unicorn Thief, and that's going to be page 378.
Okay.
In which book do a boy's parents make him learn songs as a backup career?
Also, no pressure or anything, but I would love to show my barred parents how well I'm doing as a blacksmith so they can stop making me learn songs as a backup career, okay? And then it is at the bottom of the page. Okay. All right. If that is all the challenges, are
PBMS is already celebrating.
Okay. Is that all the challenges that we have? Okay, so I think we are totaling up the score, and I want to explain that if there's a tie, we will go into the bonus round for those that are tying, but everyone will have the opportunity to play in that bonus round. So we are going to make sure that we show the score for the third round, and then we will show if we have a winner, the winner, and if we do not have a winner, we'll go into the bonus round and all will play, and the ties will break the tie-breaking round for that. All right, but I'm not sure because I don't know the scores. Are we ready? Are we ready?
We are ready, but before we show the scores, did you know, Ms. Dukowski, that we have not only cheers, obviously, for the LPA Wolves, but we also have someone's birthday from LPA.
No kidding.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Reagan.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Reagan. Happy birthday
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
All right. Hey, what a great day to celebrate your birthday. Okay. Are we ready? And I was asking you before because I wouldn't know if you were ready, but I'm not sure if my Battle of the Book people are ready. Are we ready? Hold the phone. I just got hello. Is this the birthday phone? I think it is the birthday phone.
We have another birthday from Swiss Point Middle School.
Are you joking me?
Yes, it is Brigida's birthday. Am I saying your name
kidding.
right? Happy birthday
to you. Hey, happy birthday. Yes, thumbs up for you. All right. Let's see how we're doing. Are we ready to show round 3? I'm asking my teams. I'm not asking us here. I'm asking my teams. Are you ready to see round 3?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Now I might think they might be ready to see round 3 to see if they're going to have to duel it out for another round or if we're going to be showing how it's going down. Are we ready? Okay. I think we might be. Here we go.
Ready, Miss Sikowski. Here we go. Let's get a drum roll.
Deep breath.
Round 3. Our results from round 3. We have Pacetti Bay coming in at 15 correct. Fruit Cove with 12. And LPA and Swiss Point right behind them with 11. We have some great reading going on this year. Are we ready to see the results of the 2024 middle school Battle of the Books? This was an epic battle today. The winner for the 23-24 middle school Battle of the Books is, everybody, let me see that drum roll on your table. Pacetti Bay Middle School.
Wow. Yay. Go Wildcats.
Yeah. And they are jumping over chairs.
Celebrating over there.
Literally.
We are so proud of all of the teams. All teams did such a great job today. This was an amazing battle. We're going to now show the results for all teams. So here's our overall results.
Ooh.
We had Pacetti Bay coming in with 41 points. Swiss Point was a close second there with 37. And then we've got Fruit Cove and Patriot Oaks Academy at 32, tying for that 3rd place spot. Amazing day, all teams, amazing work.
Great news, Patriot, or Pacetti Bay. You guys get a banner, and that banner is going to come to your school, and you're going to get to sign that banner, and it's going to be hanging in your school. Thank you, all of you, for participating in the Battle of the Books. Miss Dixon?
I just want to say thanks so much to all of our teams, our sponsors, our caregivers, everyone, the world over. Thanks for joining us today. And I can't wait for the new books to be released and for these readers to go home this summer and come back next year for another amazing Battle of the Books. Thanks, everybody.
I just want to say we had 84 people watching right now. So if you want to give a big wave to all those people to say thanks for watching, all the teams. Give a big wave to all those people watching all over the world today. Awesome work today. Thanks, everyone. And don't forget to check out next year's books coming up in April. Have a great day.